What's up, you guys? Happy Wednesday night at the First and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast. How are you doing tonight, brother?
I am very, very good. Just got back from vacation, and while I was away, I was thinking, wow, this is going to be our sixth season? Our sixth
Sixth,
season.
sixth.
Or is it
Listen,
seven?
I
4
don't
years.
know.
I
All I
thought,
know is it's been nothing but frickin' losing.
it might, well, I'm trying to think now. 4 years with I can't even think, what was
Sala,
that? Yeah.
Sala,
1 year with Gase.
Gase.
So I think this is our seventh year coming up. I forgot about, yeah, wow.
And have we ever celebrated a winning season? Like, yeah, cool. Oh wow, we're in the
No.
wild card. No,
No. No, I don't
this
even
year.
know if.
New set, new set,
Yeah,
new
very
year.
nice.
Let's go.
I have to do something now because I feel guilty that people are going to blame me if I don't have something behind me. He did his part to break the curse, and I did nothing.
And I think in some form we have to like incorporate highlights into the show.
Yeah, yeah, very.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We're
Let's get
moving on
high
up.
tech.
We're moving on up. The little podcast that could. You know
That's
what?
right.
We still, and listen, other people went on to do other things. They wanted that. We wanted to stay where we are, nothing fancy. And here we are 7 years later. And every year,
Talking
viewership goes
football,
up,
man.
little membership goes up a little every year. And you know what? We have fun doing this, and it doesn't matter. Doesn't
Mm-hmm,
matter.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So here we are going into year 7. And
Yep.
where do you want to start? Like, I have 5 topics to discuss, nothing groundbreaking, but
Hey, you know what's starting to bother me?
go
The
ahead.
Sadiq hernia.
You know what, Kevin? I'm glad you brought it up because I was talking to 2 Jet fans today, and he brought it up that, here, like, kind of like, here we go again. And I said, yeah, well, what's new? And another person told me, well, every team has these issues. My response was, I don't care about every team. Every team has not missed the playoffs for 15 years.
Thank you.
Every team has not had a winning season in 15 years. Okay? Now, I understand we had that one 8-8 season in between all this. To me, that's not a winning season. In football life, that's considered a winning season. So I'm going on a little rant here, so bear with me
Yeah,
for a second.
go.
The
You
fact
go.
that everyone's going, well, he'll be back for week 1. He'll be back for week 1. You know what that means? It means he won't be ready for week 1. He'll be back, but he's not playing. And we've seen this story with a lot of these guys we drafted. Week 1 comes healthy scratch. Week 2, yeah, he's dressed, but he's not playing. Week
Yep.
3, he gets in there 1 or 2 plays, but he's a decoy. And everyone's will ask the question, well, why'd you draft him? Well, he's behind in the playbook. We got to get him up to speed. Now, the only saving grace is that Frank Reich is not a rookie coach. And hopefully by week 2, even week 3, he's up to speed because Frank
Mm-hmm.
Reich is going to get him up to speed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If not, you might not see the SADIQ we thought we would get until week 8 or 9.
And I hope it's not a lingering thing either. That can be bad,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah. Maybe they never should have rushed him back.
I've had 3. That can be
Wow.
bad. That can
Wow.
be bad. It can take a
Yeah.
while. That's right.
Yeah. It's I don't want to hear, well, he'll be back in week 1. Well, you know what? Week 1 is less than 50 days away. But that also
Can you
means,
imagine?
I know, I know, even less than 50. I might even be off on my math. But the whole point being, Kevin, he's not going to be ready till week 1. It's not saying, oh, he's practicing very light and by week 1 he'll be ready to play. He'll be back. So that means up until September 5th, he's not doing anything.
I mean, and I know this shit happens in camp. I mean, you got Pons with a little calf strain, stuff like but that's like supposed to be like a major weapon.
Yeah, but Kevin, and I didn't even have Pons here. How long is he supposed to be out? Because let me tell you something, calf strains are no joke. If they don't heal properly, listen. Keith Hernandez on the New York Mets, and I understand it's a different sport, constantly says you have to rest that calf until you know and everyone around you knows it's 100%.
Hmm.
Soto is the perfect example. This is his second calf strain injury in 4 months.
Again, can be a nagging thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So,
So,
he comes back week 1 and then we lose him in week 3. We're going to lose him till week 10. We can't afford that.
well, I hear Brandon Stevens been lighting it up. That's what I hear. So, I mean, but it's camp, you know.
You know what, Kevin? I'm glad you brought that up because my second topic was your thoughts on Geno Smith. Now, I told you, I told you a couple of weeks ago that my approach to this camp was I don't care. I care once week 1 comes. I'll tell you what I mean why I
That's
don't
all,
care.
man. Listen,
Exactly. Like you know what I heard 2 days ago, 3 days ago, we heard, they weren't in pads. He was 7 for 7, 15 for 15, 11 on 11. He was 7 for 7. No one's dropping the ball. He looks perfect. Then he gets in the pads, and he threw his first interception. Stevens had 2 interceptions. Oh, the other day he looked great. Catch, the Isaiah Williams catch.
hmm,
I'm not excited. It's preseason. We
doesn't
saw
mean a
Zach
damn thing.
Wilson do this. We saw every fucking quarterback in the last 6 years do stuff like this. We heard how great this team looks in fucking practice. To quote Allen Iverson, practice?
We
Practice?
we saw Chris Streveler do this.
Yeah, practice. It's practice. Let's not get fucking, ooh, you know?
I hear you. I
Seriously.
hear you. I
Seriously.
Speaking of QBs, I ordered my Cade Klubnik chips.
Nice. Hey, Kevin, you know what?
I'm telling you, man.
You were high on him. And you know what? I don't know what's going to happen in the next 6 weeks before. I don't know if they're going to bring in someone else, but he could be the number 2 this year. He could be the number 2 this
Got a
year.
shot. Got a shot.
You know?
They like what they're seeing. I mean, of course, rookie mistakes, of course.
Yeah. But
But that
again, Kevin, but
I hear
again,
they
Kevin,
like what they see.
isn't the camp this when you're supposed to make your mistakes?
That's right. That's right.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not taking going back to Geno now. I'm
Like I
not
was
taking.
listening, like just to back to him. I was listening to Wischusen the other day,
Okay.
an interview on the radio. Been a Jet guy for years, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He says from watching him, he says if he had to be the number 2 and come into a game, he wouldn't have a problem with that.
All right. Listen, I'm not going to argue with Bob with shoes, and he's a friend.
Hmm.
He's close and personal. He's seen it, so
Hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
going to argue with him. And,
Yeah.
and I think he could be the number 2. What I'm trying to say is, Kevin, I know Geno Smith's got, 11 years in this league, whatever it's been, 10 years in this league.
Yeah.
I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm just saying, nothing that happens in camp and nothing that's going to happen in these preseason games starting next week is going to
Nope.
impress me. That's all I'm
Doesn't mean
trying to
it.
say.
Doesn't mean a damn thing.
Been there, done that. We've been 0-4 in preseason. We've been 4-0 in preseason. We beat the
Hmm.
Eagles on Hail Mary kicks to that tight end kid that we all like. And we thought, oh, wow. What did we do? 4 wins, 5 wins, blown out of the water. By Halloween, we were done. We
Might be better off like going into the year saying, "Hey, we're gonna suck. We're gonna win 3 games, and then
yeah.
anything else is
And then
gravy."
you
You
win
know?
6, 7, or 8. You're like pumped. You're like, whoa, it was
Yeah.
better than I thought. I know. I know. Now, last time we did our record, 9. Now, when we do them in a few more weeks, when the rosters are solidified, let's see what I have them at then.
Listen, this team has to make the playoffs, or I think people are getting fired.
So you think that if this team goes 8-9 and they're very competitive, he's firing Glenn? I don't think so. I think this would have to be a total shipwreck because
Shit.
of what Moji did in the draft and what he did with payroll and how he's got money off the books so we could be one of the richest teams. Unless Aaron Glenn shits the bed and this team goes 3-14, 4-13, I think anything else,
Right.
6, 7, 8 wins, he's coming back.
But so 16 years now, no playoffs? I mean, come on. Come on.
You know what, Kevin? I think, listen, this is football, and what makes football so great is because of a salary cap, teams could shit the bed in one year and come back and look like Super Bowl champions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying
Mm-hmm.
that can't happen. I'm just saying that if you're a Jet fan, you'll take. Listen, if I believe the Jets were going to win 8 out of the 17 games, be competitive in every one, bounce here, bounce there, you would sign in blood.
Just don't have the season be over by Halloween.
Exactly. Exactly.
Give us
And
something to
that's,
root for, will
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Instead of
And that's why,
sitting here in freaking misery every fucking Sunday.
yeah, agree. But that's why I think that if Aaron Glenn has this team playing competitive football, 8-9, 9-8, we're fighting for something. We look, even though it's a long shot, we're in the hunt, outside looking in. He comes back next year. I think the only way Glenn gets fired is he gets 5 or less wins.
You got the best, most patient fan base in football, but we're tired of losing.
Yeah. Yeah, Kim, but there are also some fans, maybe not our age, but maybe 10, 15, they're starting to get disgusted and you see it. You
Hmm.
see it. When we first
Doesn't take
started,
long. Doesn't take long, does it?
no, I know, but think about it, Kevin. Now, unless, we're just doing our own thing and we don't care anymore. When we started this, you and I doing this, we did it just for us. And, if we got a few followers, great. And we appreciate everything we've given. How many people were doing podcasts? I feel like everywhere on X, there was like
You see one.
800
You
people.
see one, right?
Yeah. Now I'm not seeing any. Now the season hasn't started yet. We'll see what happens in September.
But let me tell you. Let me tell you. Because we're like lifelong
Uh-huh.
conditioned Jet fans, that's why we keep coming back every year, even
Yeah.
though we suck and all we talk about is losing and
Yeah.
misery and next year's draft by Halloween. And
Yeah.
that's why these podcasts fall off
Yeah.
because you suck, you get tired of doing it, your viewership goes down.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
And you know what, Kevin?
You when you're a Jet fan, you're conditioned to that. You just got to keep going.
Yeah.
Every year's a new year and hope you don't
No.
suck. What else are you going to
Agree.
do?
And you really have to be a diehard Jet fan because
Mm-hmm.
this team, and we love them. We love them. They suck the life out of you. Like, there are some times, like, we talk to each other, like, what can we say tonight? Do we even want tonight? Just play one of our other podcasts. What we say about that
Just,
night is
just
this.
it's a tape loop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
week after week, the same mistakes, the same.
Yeah.
You find new ways to lose every single week, and holy shit, and you like unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, no, I know. So of course you get tired. So I don't blame those people,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
the true stay true to what they like, and we love this team, and we're here.
We're here.
We're
We're
here.
here. We're here with a new set.
Yeah. So Kevin, let's move on. I got another one. Vontae Sweat. He was supposed to be back this week. Still not back. Post
Not doing much sweating, is he?
No. So here's my question. Like SADIQ, cause for alarm? Cause for alarm? It's the hamstring. That's another fucking tough one.
Big dude too. Big
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
They'd be again another one. They said, "Well, we're not worried. We're not worried." Well, all right. When it's October and he hasn't played yet, are you still going to be worried
Well, that's what I'm
or
saying.
not
Not
worried? I mean,
worried.
yeah.
We heard you will be back the first week in August. We're here now 5 days into the first week of August and not back yet. Do we know? Has anybody heard anything? Well, I haven't seen anything of when we can expect this man back. No rush, but I would love for him to practice. I would love for him to start
Be
getting his
nice,
feet
wouldn't it?
under him. Yeah.
Be
Yeah, if I ever
nice.
see him in preseason games, I could care less. But
I mean,
when's he
that's
practicing?
that's going to be your run stopper, supposedly.
Yeah. Yeah,
Can we
and
get, you
people
know?
out there, Kevin, will tell me, "Oh, stop! He's a good player. He'll be ready. He doesn't
Well,
need to
I know.
practice. He'll be ready." I know he doesn't need to practice, right? And then what happens is he gets on the field, and in the third
And he
quarter he
hurts
pops a
himself.
hamstring because he
Yeah,
hasn't been
because he's
conditioned
out of
all
shape.
summer.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
out of shape. Yeah.
he hasn't been conditioned all summer. Fine. Same thing the whole summer, and then on September 1st, I'll go down there and try to bench 250 and see what happens to my fucking. Come on. He's got to get conditioned. I want to see him back. But again, here we are. First week in August, he was supposed to be back.
Yep.
Not back yet. And not worried yet. But if we come on here next Wednesday and he's still not back, let's start putting up the worried flag.
Yeah, I know. I know. How about, hey, Heard Bailey's been killing it, right?
Yeah.
About time we had a pass rusher. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. And they're saying like elite. Like he even
Yes,
made
yes, yes,
our two
yes.
good old linemen look pedestrian.
What did one of them said? I think it was Tipman. Maybe said, "Man, he's a pain in the ass."
Yeah, yeah. But again, Kevin, this. Well, hold on a second. Good player, and I hope he becomes a great player. I hope he becomes our Aaron Donald. I hope he becomes our Miles Garrett. But all those praises were done in shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah.
Once the pads went on, he didn't get around Fosno as quick as he could.
Listen, I'll take John Abraham.
Huh. Yeah. He didn't get around Membo as quick as he did when there were no pads. Now that the pads are on, the big O line came to play. The big O line came to
Yep.
play.
Yep. Who else? Who else are some stands? I heard Coach was praising Isaiah Williams.
Yeah. Great catch.
Yeah.
Made that nice great. And
Yeah.
that Omar Cooper catch. Whoa. If he does a
Yeah.
couple of
Yeah.
those in the game, well, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Don't get the Sunday now game situations and you guys forget how to catch and you're dropping like
Exactly. Exactly. And that's why I said, Kevin, I'm not sitting here going, oh, Omar Cooper, pencil that boy in Hall of Fame, penciling him in the next 7 All-Stars. No, we've seen this play out in preseason, in camp. Let's just wait. Let's reel in our fishing poles and let's wait till the season kicks off on September 13th and let's
Mhm.
get a win against Tennessee. And then we could start building and say, all right,
Yep.
look good this week.
Oh,
Let's look good next week. Let's go the following week.
which reminds me, we're not going to win in Tennessee. Coach of the Titans said they're going to kick our
Oh, they're gonna
ass.
kick our ass. I know. I know. Isn't that the same speech he gave to our team 4 years ago in week
Yeah, I
one?
think so. Yeah, I think
You
so.
know. So the Jets made some cuts this week. Nothing big.
Nothing major. Yep.
Also
Yep.
signed a couple of players. I'm not going to go through the names. People know about that, and that's basically my take on what's been going on these first five
Yep.
days in
Yep.
August.
Yep. They're off today. It's
Yep.
day off today.
Yep.
I heard we had some legends showing up at camp, right?
Yeah. So tell us who was there.
Yeah, last Saturday, Corbett,
Mm-hmm.
Lavernius Coles was there.
Nice. Nice.
Oh, and speaking speaking of him, I did some cleaning last few days. Came up with that little gem in the closet.
Very nice.
Little Lavernius
Very nice.
came up with a little. The man who set
Yeah.
the franchise back years
Yeah.
with the
The man
addition
who
of
put
Mr.
Bledsoe,
Brady.
the man who took Bledsoe off the map and put Brady on the map in a
Yep.
sense. Yeah.
Adrian Morrell was there Saturday.
Wow, was he? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Nice.
Ray Mickens. Yeah,
Wow.
Fred Baxter. Speaking of tight ends, Fred Baxter, right?
Yeah, wow. Wow.
And yesterday was Damian Woody and Victor Green.
Excellent.
So you
Wow.
get. Remember, we were
And
talking about you need to get some of these guys in there and
yes.
involved. Well,
Of course.
okay.
Now, Kevin, and that's what I wanted to ask you now. You named a few Jet legends, Jet past players. What are they saying? Have they said anything about what they saw in camp? Because I keep hearing Aaron Glenn is a different coach. Everyone is vibing, everyone's getting along. All these things are rubbing off on the players. It's a
Yeah, I
different
mean, they all had
atmosphere.
great things to say. There's all his buddies too. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
hey, we'll see where it goes.
yeah.
What are you gonna
You know,
do?
I'm just I'm just not gonna get overly excited because we've been
No,
there, done that.
listen,
It's
listen.
practice. It's practice.
Hmm.
Tomorrow, Geno Smith could throw 9 interceptions, and what are we going to start? Everyone's going to freak out. The next day, he comes back, throws 5 touchdown passes, and we're all back on the bandwagon. That's why I'm not going to let this get to me. I'm just going to,
You know what? I'll be excited when I'm sitting down there, week 1 o'clock in the afternoon, getting ready to kick the shit out of the Titans in Sulla.
yeah. I said, you know what? I'm going to get excited that when Geno makes that throw and Isaiah Williams or whoever you want to name, Adon Mitchell, makes that catch in the end zone and we win the game 21-17 with 4 seconds left on the clock, then I'll get excited. For now, no. Don't get me wrong, Kevin. I love football like the next guy. Am I looking forward to the preseason game next Friday? You bet your sweet ass.
Absolutely.
But but if we win 35-3, I'm not going to sit
Means
here and
nothing.
tell you,
Means nothing.
Kev, whoa,
The only
watch
thing
out.
I want to see these young guys play. I want to see the young guys play. I want to see the draft picks play. I want to
Yeah.
see, I want to see them get involved.
But this is just my take, Kevin. Win 35-3, lose 35-3. I'm
Who
not going to sit
cares?
here because I've been
No.
through all that. I've been through all that. Again, my eyes will
Listen,
believe come September 12th, September 13th.
do you remember was it the Nagel year we won every preseason
Yeah, we
game?
were 5-0.
Yeah.
That was the one year I think we played 5 preseason. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
how'd that work? How'd that work out?
And then, Kevin, we watched Poetic in a loss where we scored like 56 points, but the defense gave up like 50, and we're like, this kid's the real deal.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
got,
Nagel, yeah.
wow,
Number 8, baby. This is it.
yeah, it was his first game. Whoa, Nagel's the real deal. I even had a Nagel jersey. I wish I could find the goddamn thing. And we went 4-12 that year. So,
Go figure.
you know what? Again, nothing is real to me until we step out on that field that first Sunday.
Let's go.
Yep, September 13th, 1 o'clock, CBS. We're on the road, them against us. Let's go out there and kick their asses.
Mm-hmm. Like he said, they're going to do to us. So
Yeah.
you know, I'd have that up on the board already. I'd
Oh,
have
yeah.
that's fodder, man. That's
Yeah.
bulletin
Oh,
board
yeah.
fodder. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Especially your ex head coach. Yeah,
And you know
yeah.
what? The NFL has a way of like the designers of this schedule, the people who put their schedule together, it's really like a soap opera. Like they sit
Yes.
there and
There's
they're looking
always a
at the
story.
big,
There's always
yeah,
some kind of
they're
story.
looking at the
Yeah.
big board.
Yep.
I mean, I don't have the Steelers schedule in front of me, but the another game for week 1. How great would it be if the Steelers were playing Green Bay with McCarthy back and Aaron Rodgers supposedly in
Yep.
his farewell tour?
Talk about a
How?
revenge game.
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
I gotta look at
yeah.
the full schedule. I don't have the full schedule in front of me. If that's even a game, if that I don't even know
That would be
what
something,
division
right?
the Steelers like. But football just has this way of putting out these great rivalry games. Like,
It always falls into place somehow. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but to be honest with you, Kevin, and not because they're our team, you could put this Jet Titans game on in prime time in week 1, and with the storylines,
Just because of the
people other
storyline.
than
Yep.
people
Yep.
will tune in. Now they're going to tune in anyway, whoever plays, because it's the first week and everyone's pumped. But if the Jets had to have a prime time game, that would be the one, week 1,
I hear you. I agree.
because of the storylines.
I agree. Don't we play the Raiders too?
We do play the Raiders. Give me a second. We played the Raiders at home, week 8, the first week in November on Fox, 1 p.m.
That'll be a nice game for Geno. A little revenge,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And would it be even nicer if both these teams are in the mix?
Are playing for something.
are in the mix. Week 8, one team 5-3, the other team 4-3, whatever it is.
One's not 2-5 or one and
Yeah. Like
six or
we're
yeah,
not
yeah.
seeing the 1-5 Jets versus the 2-5 Raiders, you know? How about the 4-3 Jets versus the 4-3 Raiders?
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
You know? The 3-4
Oh,
Jets versus
I
the,
like the I
something
like
like
the five I like the 5-2 Jets.
either way, but let's, you know.
I hear you. I hear you. Hey,
And,
that's it for me there, brother.
yeah, I just got one thing to say. It's these two guys the other day. I don't know who they are. And they were going over the Jet schedule. Not Jet fans that I know of. And they had them finishing with like 4 or 5 wins. I get it. You're not a Jet fan, whatever. But one of the wins they had that shocked me was the Chargers at LA.
Really?
Yeah. But they did have us
That's a
losing.
tough game. That's a you're going all the way out to the West Coast, That's not
Yeah.
an easy
Yeah.
game.
I was on, and the reason why, listen, the Jets have been the type of team that they always pull that one game out of their ass that they're not supposed to win, and maybe that's what they're thinking. This was it. But it kind of shocked me that they had the Jets losing twice to Buffalo, twice to New England, and even twice to Miami, who sucks ass.
Hmm.
But you had us beating the
Twice
Chargers?
to twice to
Yeah,
Miami.
yeah.
Get the hell out. Get the
Yeah,
hell
or
out
maybe,
of
or
here.
what? Maybe it was once, whatever. But you have us going 1-5 or 0-6 in the division, but you have us flying all the way to LA
And stealing one.
in the week 9 after the Raider game to a team who's
And
probably
ste- and
fighting for
ste-
a division.
yeah,
But
and stealing one.
yeah,
Good luck with that. Hey, you never know. Any
we'll
given
never know.
Sunday.
Well, like I said, right before week 1 comes, we'll drop what we think our team is going to look like, see how much it's
Mhm.
changed from when we did
Right,
this a
from when
month
we
ago.
yes.
Yeah, I had
Absolutely.
them at 8-9. So,
Yeah. Nine I
and
think I had them 9-8.
yeah, my scenario was that they needed to win the Jet Bull that last week, and we don't get it done. That was my scenario, and that's why we were 8-9 and we miss it. But again, I'm waiting to see what our roster looks like, what all these other team rosters look like, and then we'll do this again. But for me, Kevin, that's it for this week.
Yeah.
I really have nothing more to say. Yeah, put it in the books, as Howie says.
That's it.
Yep.
That's it. So sounds good. And we'll
Yeah.
pick it up this time next week.
Yeah.
See if we get any more news,
Yep.
any more
Yep.
goings on at
That.
camp, any more big
Yep.
legends showing up at training camp. So, all right, you guys. Till then,
Yeah.
we'll talk to you later. See
Yep.
you next Wednesday. And jet up. We'll talk to you later.